Hey guys, so I was playing around with my markers, which I never use. I have like so many cool markers and I never use them because I'm terrible at it. I just am. I don't know how to use them. It looks like a 5-year old when I use them. I've like literally, but sometimes I've used them as like background or like I just added a scribble on something. You know what I mean? Like I never actually used them. And I wanted to tell you about this. So these, let me get them. These were my very first markers, and and there's so many cool colors. I kept them like laying sideways like this because I didn't want them to drain or like dry out, like because they have a tip on one side and a bullet, no, a chisel shape on the other, and I don't know how to take care of markers correctly, I don't think, but I think this is the way. I've seen other people put them long ways in like a container out on their desk, but I always kept them laying sideways so that it didn't dry out on one side. But anyway, check these out. They are called Abeier. Abeier? I have no idea. When I first bought them, I thought they were like Arctics or something. Like it looked like the same word to me, but I didn't know anything about name brands and stuff. Well, anyway, I bought these. So many colors in here. Like you could see, they got on one side they got like a chisel side. Wait, and the other, it's a little picture of it, and the other is a little nib. It's like a chisel nib. It says fine and broad. But anyway, they don't have any color name on the side, but on the lid they do. And it gives you a number, like 102 raw umber. This one's 124 fluorescent green. I mean, you can see all these colors, right? Well, I just used almost all of them just drawing in my book. I'll show you my one picture in a minute. And only one of these markers were dried out. One out of all of these. I mean, I thought that was pretty cool. So anyway, I'll show you the picture I'll do with it. I started it. Let me get it. How am I going to get this? This book is so big. I bring this book outside, and I kind of made like a quick picture of the backyard. Hold on. Let me try. I'm trying to organize it so it stays. Okay. There we go. Yeah, and I drew a picture of my outside of the backyard. That building over there and the fence. And this was like this bush, tree. I don't know what it was, but it's gigantic. And it has these round circle leaves. And I was just drawing them. Well, anyway, I came today and this morning and I was like, I took my markers and I kind of just colored it. And see how I'm just not good at markers. I don't know. But anyway, I just think that I wanted to point out how good those markers were because, again, I've had them it's got to be, they were my first markers. Let me think. 3, 5, I had to bought them 4 years ago, maybe 5 years ago. Because I didn't live in this apartment. I lived in the other apartment when I bought them. So they're very old. And I barely use them. Oops. I don't know what just happened. I must turn my TV off. I don't know. Fandango at home. What? No? Okay. Anyway. Yeah, I've had these for such a long time. And every single one of them are so awesome. They still have really good color. Here, let me show you. Let's just go to. I'll just go to the one on the other side. Just out of just picking one. Like, look at this. Look how nice the color is still. Like, that's crazy. 5 years, at least 4. And so, if you are interested in getting markers, that they are really nice colors too. Like, check this one out. Look how pretty those colors are. Here's one. This one's cerulean blue. Again, these are at least 4 years old, and I barely use them. And then how old were they before I bought them? Before I bought them, when they were sitting in Amazon's, wherever, what's this color? Coral pink. Okay, I can keep going on and on, but I just want to let you know. Oh, I put that in the throw. Nah, it doesn't matter though. Yeah, so anyway, if you're interested in buying markers that actually last, I think I found the perfect ones. I have Tombos also, and they dried out quick, real quick. I'll show you the ones I have left though, because I figured I'll just show you the markers I have. I keep them all laying on its side. Let me get them out. There we go. So these these right here, they are Arctic's markers. They're like these pale light colors. They feel kind of neat in your hand. I have a huge. They were in a really cool box that I wish I didn't get rid of. And they have what do they have? A chisel on one side. Let's see. Yeah, they're still working. And they're the same as those Abeieres. I had these maybe for 2 years. I'm just picking out colors that are kind of pretty. They're very, very faint though, as you can see. Let's see how faint they are? They're very boring. Maybe I should do them over here. Yeah, here we go. Let me move this over here. All right, look. See how light they are? Trying to pick out dark colors too. There we go. Oh, it's still works pretty good. So the Arctic still are working good. Okay, let me show you what I got here. These are Batombos, and these are the only ones I have left, and I don't even know if these still work. Tombos suck. Tombos really suck. I thought they, here they got this little, let's see. Let me move them over. Okay, make sure. All right, that one works good. Let me get a blue one. I did throw a bunch of them away. Oh yeah, and they have like this, so that's kind of pretty. These are still working really good. I went through them not that long ago to see if they would work. Let's try chisel. Yeah, that one's a little dry, but I think I must have used it. Let's see. Oh, I just used this color. So those Tombos, they're still working okay. I did have to throw out a handful of them already. But not because, I think it was just because they were bad when I bought them. All right, let's see what's next. Okay, then I got the Stadler. One of these is a watercolor Stadler, and the other one is a regular Stadler marker. One has a dark color and one is a light color. which one is which, I don't know, because they both act like watercolor markers when I add water to them. And they are still good. Thank goodness. But yeah, I don't know which ones they are. All right, so that one's, and let's see, and then we'll get one with a lighter color. Now I'll take a watercolor pencil, a paintbrush. Let's see. Yeah, that one's gone a little bit. Let's see. Don't know which one's which. Because look, that one's getting a little wet. That one's getting a little wet. That blue did not get wet. Which blue did I use now? That was a dark one, I think. Was it this one? No. Oh, whoa. Oh, wait. Let me see. Look, that one did it. That was a dark one. And I got the purple one here has a light color. Let's see. See, and then they all do it though. They all have a little color coming off of them. So I don't know which one's which. Anyway, so that's that marker set. Put them up there. And then my Arteza markers. These aren't really markers though. These are brush. Like they have a brush tip. I don't know. Let me see if I can show you. Can you see it? Wait, maybe I can. I'm going to show you. See? Okay, I think I showed you. I think that worked. It has like a paintbrush on the end. It's really kind of cool. And they make a really cool mark. Like, see, it looks kind of like art. It doesn't lay nice, like, flat like a marker would. Like that over here, right? It's kind of like, because it's a brush, but it can also do like a thin line. See? So, these are kind of neat. See? You lay them like that, you can see the brush. Or you can do. So that's a different kind of thing. But these are Arteza. These are the Arteza real brush pens. That's what they're called. They're really cool tips. And these are the Arctics. I get these always mixed up. And then the black thing is Abeier, which I don't know. I think the reason I don't like the Arctics is because they're very pale, and that was their purpose. They're called sketch markers on them, but I think they were for drawing faces. So that's why they're very, very pale. So yeah, that is, let's see, whatever. And of course I got, wait, I'm getting in front of the camera. And of course I have the all famous Posca markers. I got those. But I wasn't really counting these as anything, because I mean, if you really want to keep going, I got white markers, I got enamel markers, I got highlighters, I got Sharpies, so I got colored micro pens that are kind of like markers. But so these are really just what I wanted to talk to you about, these markers. And all of my markers are really, really old because, again, I'm terrible. I don't have any idea. Wait. Okay. Back up. I have no idea why I bought these markers at all. I mean, I'm terrible at them. I should have just bought the one thing and then went on. But what happened is, and I think this happens to a lot of people, I saw these artists like making like faces, right? And they were beautiful. So I was like, oh, the reason why I can't do faces real well is because I don't have those markers. I need to get those markers to make the faces correctly. Oh my God, this whole time. So I buy the markers and I'm like, I, I still can't draw the faces. I can't paint faces right. What is going on? And then I watch somebody else use a different marker on something and I'm like, I need those markers to do it correctly, to paint to paint with markers correctly. I need those markers. So I kept buying the different markers thinking that it was going to change something. Meanwhile, I could have just used Crayola markers. It would have come up the same. Like serious, like you saw the painting. So anyway, lesson learned, and I just want to share that with you. Okay, hope you have a great day. All right, bye bye.